What's up? This is Matt from Surf City TCG. Today I'm in the top left playing Y'shtola Knights Blessed. I have a full deck guide and bracket 3 version of this deck, which I'll go ahead and link here, but today I'm playing the straight out of the box Precon, so it's just exactly what you'd get in the deck with absolutely no upgrades. Y'shtola is 4 mana for a 2/4 with Vigilance. At the beginning of each end step, if any player lost 4 or more life, you get to draw a card. And whenever you cast a non-creature spell with mana value 3 or greater, Y'shtola does 2 damage to each opponent, and you gain 2 life. So the way this deck, I think, is meant to play is that you get her down, you cast a bunch of non-creature spells, ideally mana value 3 or greater, and kind of burn everyone down. The Precon's a little wonky. It doesn't include tons of spells to trigger that second ability, unfortunately. As you'll see in this game, it can be a little frustrating, so definitely a deck that is very powerful if upgraded, but the out-of-the-box Precon could certainly use a little bit of work, in my opinion. In the top right, Faldorn Dreadwolf Herald, 3 mana for a 3/3. Whenever you cast a spell from exile, or land enters the battlefield under your control from exile, you make a 2/2 wolf token. And she can fuel her own ability by paying 1, tapping her, discard a card to exile the top card of your library, and you may play it this turn. So they call this impulse drawing, which is like exiling cards that can be played for either 1 or 2 turns. And this deck's all about it. It plays lots of spells from exile. It plays some Cascade and some Discover, both of which do cast spells from exile, and looks to make a bunch of wolf tokens and then kind of swarm and overwhelm your enemies. In the bottom right, Zhulodok Void Gorger, 5 and a colorless for a 7/4. Colorless spells you cast from your hand that have mana value 7 or greater have Cascade. So that means if you cast a mana value 7 spell, you're gonna, before that spell resolves, exile cards off the top until you hit something that is less than 7, so 6 or below, and you get to cast that spell for free. You do that twice. So this is an Eldrazi tribal deck. It's the Precon commander from Modern Horizons 3 for Eldrazi. And man, just plays a bunch of Eldrazi and giant colorless spells, lots of colorless synergy, and a very powerful deck, especially for Precon. And last in the bottom left, Sephiroth, Planet's Heir. 6 mana, 4 blue and black for a 4/4. Legendary human avatar soldier. It's got vigilance. And when it enters, all creatures your opponents control get -2/-2 till end of turn. And whenever an opponent creature dies, you put a +1 counter on Sephiroth. So he comes down, he wipes all the small guys, and gets much bigger as a result. And then you got a giant vigilant attacker. Enjoy the game.
Awesome.
That is true. It's my only source of income right now, so I need it.
Well, live long and prosper or whatever. I hope you like.
Thank you very much.
All right.
I'm going to mulligan.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Slan looks playable. I'll start us off. Good luck, have fun.
Thank you.
For turn.
Oh my! I'm just gonna need a deck.
I will play the Sky Shroud Expanse that cannot tap for mana and pass.
Draw. Play a forest and pass.
Draw. Play an Urza's Mine and pass.
Is that one of the lands that's like taps for 2 if you have like or?
Yeah, it's one of the Tron lands.
Oh yeah, I played a modern deck at my LGS with that. I'll pass.
Draw. Plains. Activate Sky Cloud Expanse to make white blue, and I'll cast Krill Baldessian. Krile. I wish these new cards would scan already, but spell table is slow. So she's a 2/1 with lifelink that says whenever I cast a non-creature spell, I can return a creature mana value equal to that spell's mana value to my hand, but only once a turn. Pass.
Draw. Play a mountain, and then I'll tap 2 for a 3 visits. While I go get that forest, I'm just gonna, if it's good, I'm just gonna suspend a search for tomorrow with 2 time counters with that forest.
Sick opener.
Yes, very good. This thing has probably way too many ramp spells. That's okay. Pass.
I will play a Shrine of the Forsaken Gods and pass.
I'll play an island and just pass.
Tap, upkeep, draw. I'll play Darkwater Catacombs. I guess we'll go white, make blue black, and then filter the blue into here to make white blue. So then I'll have one of each. And I'm gonna cast. So I'll cast Ardbert, Warrior of Darkness. It's
very intimidating.
Ardbert. He's a 2/2. Whenever I cast a white spell, +1 counter on all my legendaries, and they get Vigilance. Black spell, +1 counter on all my legendaries, they get Menace. Go to combat, and I'll send a 2/1 at Ryan.
Yep, I'll take 2.
Right. I'll gain 2 from lifelink and pass.
Untap, upkeep, remove a time counter, and then draw. Play a mountain as land for turn, and then tap for 3 for Faldorn. And then I will pass.
Draw. I'll play a Tomb of the Spirit Dragon. Tap 3 for Mirage Mirror. Pass.
I'll draw. I'll play island, and I will go ahead and yeah, I'm just gonna pass for a bit.
Tap, upkeep, draw. It's not a land. God, I hate these filter lands. They're so pain in the ass to use. Alright, tap for 3, 1 of each color. I guess I'll use all but the white to cast Arcane Signet.
In response, I'll tap 3 for a refute. Counter target spell. I'm sorry. I'm very salty right now.
Can you not do that?
All right. I'll make a deal with you.
I mean,
I'll
like,
make a deal.
why?
I feel like it. That's the whole point. I
Playing
feel
blue.
like it.
Oh, Jesus, what are you doing up here?
Alright, you got it, man.
I'm so sorry. I have to.
Why?
I don't know, man.
Seems very much like you didn't have to.
I'm gonna. All right, I have to draw a card and discard a card. By the way.
Alright, go ahead.
Hang on.
Is he doing that because I said I was missing my land drop?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay.
discarding a Scythe.
All right, well, send 4 at you, Dylan. Dylan, I'm sending 4 at you.
Understandable. I'll take 4.
All right, I'll gain 2 from lifelink, and then I'll miss land drop and pass.
Untap, upkeep, remove the last time counter. Cast a search for tomorrow. Make a 2/2 wolf. Go and get a basic. Get a forest. Oh gosh. Draw for turn. Tap for 4 for an outpost siege. I'll choose cons. So at the beginning of my upkeep, I'll exile the top card, and I can play that until end of turn. And then I'm gonna. I'll just move to combat and send a 3/3 at you, Surf.
All right, I'll take it.
And then I will pass.
All right, untap, draw. Play a wastes for turn. And I will pass.
All right. Untap, upkeep, draw. Go ahead and play an island. Look, Surf, I'm going to make this up to you. I'll tap 2 for a Wishclaw Talisman. See, I told you, I can make it up to you. I'll tap 1 to crack it, removing a wish counter from it. And I'll send it to Surf.
Thanks.
All right. And pass.
Okay. Untap. That'll be Wishclaw for now. Upkeep, draw. Okay, I'll make 1 of each color. Use the black to crack the Wishclaw, and I will send it to Panda.
How much?
You're getting a Wishclaw Talisman, not damage.
Oh, okay. All right.
Much better
Sorry.
for you.
Yeah.
Alright, I search for any card. Get that card. Alright, and then I'll use my floating blue to cast Soul Ring. And I still have a white floating. I'm going to tap 2 and use my floating white to cast Archaeomancer's Map. Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay.
And at least I don't have any responses.
So I'll search for 2 basics, reveal them, put them into my hand. And then whenever an opponent has a land enter, if they have more lands than me, I can put a land from my hand onto the battlefield. Oh, by the way, when I cast this spell, it's a white spell, so Ardbert triggers, and all my legendary creatures will get a +1/+1 counter and gain vigilance till end of turn. Alright, so I got 2 planes. I'm going to play one as land for turn, put the other into my hand. And then I'll go to combat.
Is Sephiroth out right now?
Oh, shoot, sorry. No, there's no way he's out at this point. I meant to put him back in the pile, but I forgot.
Alright, I'm going to send both of these at... Actually, you've got that mirror. What can be copied right now? 3... How big is Faldorn?
3/3.
Yeah, 3/3.
Alright, send Ardbert at you, Ryan. It's a 3/3, and Krill at you, Dylan. It's a 3/2.
You made a very powerful enemy, my friend.
Excellent.
I'm taking no blocks from me.
Alright,
I'm
gain
taking it as well.
I'll gain
Juice.
3 from lifelink, and I will pass.
Sorry if there's background noise.
Oh, that's fine.
Untap, upkeep, exile the top. Warstorm Surge.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Draw for turn. I'm going to play a mountain. I think I am going to cast the Warstorm Surge.
I'll drop in this plains when you play your mountain.
Yep. On cast.
Counter, Dylan?
Let's see what I got. Nah, man, sorry.
Uh-oh.
I have like a ton of them in this deck, but I'm not drawing any for whatever reason.
Make another wolf.
Alright, this is gonna go out of hand.
And that's all I got. I'll pass.
We get 2 right because of the Warstorm Surge.
No, it wasn't. The Faldorn triggers on cast, so Warstorm wasn't
on
out yet.
cast. All right. I'll go ahead and draw. Play Wastes as land for turn.
What a waste. What a waste of a land.
I'm going to tap and crack the Wish.
Can I have it?
I'm pretty sure it's out of counters, but yeah, if you want it, go for it.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Wait, can't even proliferate. Sorry.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I just used the last counter.
It's
used it.
Here's the 3. Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
It's just a fun heirloom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'll pass as I'm
A tchotchke, if you will.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Oh, I'll play a Myriad Landscape. And alright, I got a little thing. I'll pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Let's go 2 and white. Do I play her first? Guess I'll play her first. Soul Ring, I'll filter the mana into these 2. Gives me an extra blue. Yeah, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll cast Y'shtola. On cast, since it's a white and a black spell, Ardbert will give these two each 2+1 counters, and they'll gain Vigilance and Menace till end of turn. Now, who wants to draw some cards?
Me.
I'll tap 3 and I'll cast Cut a Deal. So on cast, I put a +1 counter on my legendaries. They already have Vigilance, but they gain Vigilance again. And then also on cast, Y'shtola triggers, everyone will lose 2 and I will gain 2. And
What's in it for us?
Well, cut a deal. Each opponent will draw a card, and then I will draw a card for each opponent who drew that way. So you'll all draw 1, I draw 3.
I'll draw.
I believe I will draw as well.
It's not optional.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'm going to play this Prairie Stream, which will enter tapped. Wait, did I play a land already? No. And then I'll go to combat. These all have Vigilance, so I think this is safe enough. I'll send Krill your way, Panda, and I'll send Ardbert your way, Ryan. Ardbert's a 6/6 with Menace. Krill is a 6/5 with Menace.
Yep, no blocks.
Yeah, no blocks. I'll take 6.
All right, I will gain 6. And then I'll move to end step. Y'shtola triggers since someone lost 4 life. I draw a card. I have 8 in hand, so I'll discard 1 and I'll pass.
Untap, upkeep, exile the top. Beast Within. Draw for turn. Play a Forest as land for turn. Attempt to Beast Within Ardbert.
Before you do that, how many lands? You have 7 lands now?
Yes, 7.
Okay, I'll drop in a land. I can drop in any land, right? Yeah, okay. And then Beast Within on Ardbert, you said?
Yes.
Yeah, that'll resolve.
That will make me a wolf, and I will deal 2. I guess just to you, Surf.
My face? Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna foretell this card. And then I'm also gonna foretell this card.
What?
Yeah. It's a mystery. Who knows what it could be?
The suspense is killing me.
I actually don't know what that's in that deck, so.
And then I don't know. I feel like I need to leave blockers up. I'll pass.
All right. Go ahead and untap. Draw. Play a Temple of the False Gods as land for turn. Pay 6 and attempt to play my commander. And then I'll
It's
pass.
just Commander bad. Actually, no, it's not.
Zhulodok? Ah,
Yeah.
what's he ever done? Sweet, innocent Zhulodok.
Like, I could kill it theoretically. But why would I?
You are the master of your own destiny.
I'll tap 2 to crack my Myriad Landscape because I need more black mana. And let's see what I can do here. I can actually do stuff. All right. So, what's on the board right now? Let's see what we got.
I just realized I've looked at the wrong cost for this one. I should have tapped another mana, so I am tapped out on mana to foretell this one. Sorry.
The foretell cost is always 2. You know that, right?
Yeah. And I looked at the wrong one and paid
Okay.
1 instead of 2. Yeah.
I see.
So confused here.
Well, now I know what it is.
I'm not confused, but I'm like worried what's gonna happen if I do this. But like, I'm gonna tap 3.
Do it.
Tribute to Hunger. Target opponent sacrifices a creature of their choice. I gain life because of that creature's toughness. Panda. I'm so
Okay.
sorry.
Oh
That's fine.
no. You've made a powerful enemy today.
I've made a very powerful enemy, like an Eldrazi enemy. But I'm good. Pass.
You'll probably be fine, right?
Yep.
That's the worst that could happen.
Famous last words, though.
Unfortunately, my stuff is all at 5 toughness. That seems bad. Untap, upkeep, draw.
No, that one doesn't have a 1 mana foretell cost.
Oh, I know, but I know
Okay.
that one. I know what they both are, I think.
No.
Oh, okay.
It's fine.
That's good. Okay, what does this do? If I cast a non-creature, I can return a creature mana value equal to that. That's pretty cool. Oh, so I can get Ardbird back? Play Desolate Mire. I have the trifecta of these bad filter lands. Bad Filtertron.
I'm scared.
You should be. Let's move to combat.
Oh god.
Ryan, you have 3 blockers.
4. Faldorn and 3 wolves.
Right. Okay. Krill is going at you, Dylan, and
How much?
it's going to be 5. And then Y'shtola is going at Panda for 3 commander. Yep. And I am going to move... Well, I guess I'll cast this. I'll cast a Sage's Nouliths. Sage's Noulith. It's equipment with job select. So I make a 1/1 hero and attach this to it. And it gives the creature +1/+0, and when it attacks, untap target attacking creature, and it makes it a cleric. No idea why that's in this deck, but there you go. On cast, Kylie will trigger, and I'll return Papalium Totolimo to my hand. PAPL. Yes.
Yeah, I'm not.
Papalimo Totolimo. It's easy. Just sound it out.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't feel like saying that.
I was just kidding. It's not easy. All right, I have to tap mana for this spell because that's the thing. And that doesn't trigger Y'shtola because it's only 2, and I'll pass. I draw a card on end step because someone took 4.
Yep. Untap. Does that Precon come with counterspell surf?
What's a counterspell?
I don't know if it does or not. Upkeep, Outpost Siege, Castle Embereth.
It does.
Okay. Okay.
How many counter spells? That's the question.
Draw
That
for
is
turn.
a good question. I will check for you.
So I'm going to play the Castle of Embereth as my land for turn from exile, making me another wolf. And we'll deal 2 to Usurf.
I do have a 1/1 that I need to get the token for.
Oh, okay. Actually,
If you
I'm going to
wanna-
put 2. No, I'm going to put 2 on Y'shtola instead.
Sure.
So, okay, so it's at 5 right now. So that puts it down to 3. Yeah, why not? We'll see. Tap for 6. Cast Delayed Blast Fireball from exile.
You're
On
even going to be
cast.
nice to the others and not cast it later.
Well, I'm going to swing at them,
I see.
but I feel like something needs to be done.
No,
Wow.
me and Zhulodok are like innocent little children over here. You guys are like our parents who are arguing.
All right, on cast, what's happening?
I just make a wolf. I'll mark 2 more on Y'shtola.
Okay, delayed blast fireball, you say?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to respond actually to the creation of the wolf.
Okay. So wolf is not in yet.
Correct.
Okay.
Tap Soul Ring for 2. Three, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to cast Sublime Epiphany.
Okay.
So it has several modes, and I can choose as many as I want. So I'm going to choose Counter Target Spell on Fireball, Counter Target Triggered Ability on Creation of Wolf,
Okay.
return a non-land permanent to its owner's hand, targeting Warstorm Surge,
Okay.
create a token that's a copy of target creature I control. That's going to be my Beast token, and target player draws a card. That will be me. And on cast, everyone's going to lose 2 and I'll gain 2.
Yeah, see, I was right for trying to do it now. Why not?
Luffy's finally showing his true colors.
So I will draw a card, make another beast. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Oh. Tap a red, cast from exile a demon bolt. On cast, make a wolf. I'm actually just going to mark this damage on, if it's good, on Krill for the wolf.
Uh-oh.
and then target Krill with the Demon Bolt.
Wait, what damage are you marking?
Oh, yep, nope, you're right. The wolf. No, yeah, sorry. Warstorm's gone. I'll make the wolf still. All 4
Okay.
go into Y'shtola. Yeah, you're right.
Yep. Let me just make sure I don't have anything. I do not. Okay. She did.
Um, move to combat. We'll send. I don't know. I'm actually not going to swing anything. I'll just move through combat. And pass.
All right. Draw. I'll play a Blast Zone as land for turn. Two, 4, 6, +2. Attempt to play my commander again. And pass.
Alright, untap. Upkeep. Draw. Playing Evolving Wilds. I'm gonna go ahead and tap. Six. Six for Sephiroth Planet's Heir. Meanders, creatures your opponents control get -2/-2 until end of turn.
Okay.
Alright, what dies? How many things die?
1 for me.
5 for me.
So he'll get 6 1 counters.
Damn.
And I'll go ahead and, at the end of my turn, crack this Evolving Wilds. Searching for a swamp, and I'll pass.
Nice. How many lands do you have, Dylan?
Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do you want, like, currently, after I crack the Evolving Wilds?
Yeah, with that, including that land that's entering.
Alright, 8.
Okay. I have 8, so that doesn't work. Alright, untap. Upkeep. Draw. I'll play Demolition Field as land for turn. Non-creatures bring back creatures. Okay. All right, let's go 1, 2. 3, 4. 5, 6. Recast Y'shtola. And then guess I'll cast this Urianger Augerelt. Wow. Urian. So it's a 1/3 If I cast a spell or play a land from exile, I gain 2 life. Tap it to look at the top card. I can exile it face down, or tap it. I can cast spells that this thing exiled, and they cost 2 less. That's complicated. All right, and then let's move to combat. Sephiroth is huge. I'll send Krill at you, Ryan. It's a 5/4.
Yep, no blocks.
All right. I will gain 5. And then I will move to end step, Y'shtola trigger, draw a card, pass.
So how many counters does Sephiroth have?
Oh no. I hate
6.
6, yeah.
Oh,
Do you have a die or something, Dylan?
Actually, I think, yeah, actually.
upkeep, exile, and then
I
draw
usually
return.
leave it on my desk. Let's see. I'll be back. Hang on.
Hmm. I'll play the mountain for turn. Make a wolf. I'm gonna tap the
The best I
mountain.
could do right now, by the way, is probably like, I don't know, like write it down on paper.
That's fine. I think we know, right?
Yeah, we're good. I'm gonna activate Faldorn's ability,
Hang on, I actually found playing that too. So
discarding a cultivate, exiling the top. It's a mountain, so we'll
Ugh.
stay in exile. What instants and sorceries are in everybody's graveyards?
Nothing.
Cut a deal and Sublime Epiphany.
refute and tribute to hunger.
Tribute to hunger. Okay. Tap for 6 for Atali. Primal Storm.
Oh no.
Nice.
Hang on, I'm not leaving.
No response.
No response.
No response.
And then I will pass the turn.
All right. Chat. Draw. Play a wastes for turn. I'm going to tap 2 and have Mirage Mirror copy Atali. Then I'm going to do 2 for 6. Ow. God damn it. It's a fucking cat. Get down. All right. 2, 4, 6, 7. And I'm going to cast Desecrate Reality. That'll trigger the cascades. So I'll cascade twice for 7.
Wait, what are you targeting first?
That'll happen after the cascade.
You do have to declare targets when you put the
Okay.
spell in the stack.
I'm going to target Tali, Sephiroth, and Krill.
Okay.
No, he did it.
Then-
You...
The cascade will take place.
Wait, so are you destroying something?
Exiling them.
I'll just
One is a
Well,
back
hold
to
on.
command zone.
It's not
Mind Stone.
happening yet. He has to do his
Yeah, not
cascade
yet.
first.
So Mind Stone for the first one. And then I won't cast that. So just a Mind Stone.
And then nothing in your graveyard to return with the second part?
Nope.
Okay.
And then
I have
Desperate
no
Realities on the
response.
Yep.
Nope.
No response.
All right.
Exile, you said, right?
Yes, exile. I will then go to combat, and I will swing a Tali at Dylan.
Oh,
So everyone will exile the top card of their library.
got Violent Tumor.
Damn, good hit. Into the story.
Into the story.
Draw 4.
Ooh, okay. And then I got Violent Tumor. All right. And Ryan,
Mana
what did I get from
Gorger.
you? Mana Gorger.
What'd you get, Panda?
I have a Perilous Vault.
That's not good.
So I'll go ahead and cast the Mana Gorger first.
Smart.
I'll then do.
Wow, you hit 4 things? Man, every time I use a
Yeah.
Tali, it's like land.
Wait, do I exile Sephiroth?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I mean, you can go to the command zone.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Are you gonna
I'll
cast
go ahead
Violent Tumor?
Yeah, I'll cast Violent Tumor next.
So Mana Gorger
Um,
will end up with 3 counters after, assuming you're casting everything.
Yeah. I'll cast the Perilous Vault. And then lastly, I'll cast the Into the Story. So
You have to
let's
entomb first, right?
Yes. So I'll entomb first.
Unless you want to cast the Into the Story first.
No. I'm just gonna throw. I'm gonna put a Phyrexian Triniform into the graveyard. Shuffle. All right. And then I will draw 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So the Mana Gorger currently has 3 1/1 counters on it. And then I think that will do it for me, so I'll pass.
I'll
Alright.
draw on end step since someone lost 4.
Yep.
How many cards do you have in hand now?
I'm going to discard down right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'll discard 3. I'll discard a Waste, Guildless Commons, and Fire Shrieker.
Good
What are the
turn.
amount of 2/2s on the field? Just so I can, like...
I have no creatures that are 2 toughness or less.
Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can... I'm gonna... God dang it. Here's most likely to get an instant sorcery.
What do you mean?
Like, most likely to get an instant or sorcery card if I made them try to get one.
Probably me or Ryan, but this deck's all about casting non-creature spells, so I'm guessing there are some. Although I seem to have only drawn creatures, so don't know.
I'm just gonna go ahead and recast Sephiroth. Wait, 8 to recast Sephiroth.
My Violent Tumor will die. So that'll go to your graveyard.
All right.
1 wolf.
All right. Sephiroth will get 2 almost 1 counters, and
It's the
I
sweet
will
Hydra.
Thank you.
pass. Ooh, let me see. It's a pretty good
Mana
Hydra.
Gorger will get a 1/1 counter from Sephiroth.
Do I want to cast this? Sure. End step, I'll pay 5. I will flash in Thancred Waters. THANC. It's a
That'll trigger Mana Gorger.
3/5. Yep. When it enters, target legendary permanent I control gains indestructible. Probably doesn't matter. I'll target Y'shtola, sure. And then if I cast a non-creature, he gets indestructible till end of turn. Maybe I should have saved it, but meh. Tempo. Untap, upkeep. Draw. Play command towers, land for turn. I'm gonna cast an Alice Leveler. Levillier. It's ALISA.
Yeah.
It's got partners, so when it ETBs, I will find the partner.
Then I'll get a Mana Gorger trigger.
Yep. Partner is called what?
If you care, I'll keep saying. If not, I'll just do it on the casts. I know some people
I'm
get
cool
annoyed
with
with it.
Yeah, I'm cool with you just doing it.
All right, cool.
Thank you though for asking.
I know some people
Alright.
get picky about it, so I just like to check.
The only thing I usually insist on is for Smothering Tithe, because
Yeah, that's fair.
otherwise people don't think about it, and I want them to think about it.
All right, I'll do a spin down. That'll make this a lot easier.
Alright, so this one goes to hand. It's useless right now. Okay, so the second spell I cast each turn costs 2 less. That's kind of cool. Alright, I'll just cast this Talisman of Hierarchy for free. And I will move to combat. Sephiroth's a 6/6.
Correct.
I'm sorry, Ryan.
No, it's okay.
I will send a Beast at you and Y'shtola at you for 5 total.
Take 5.
Alright. Gonna move to end step and draw from Y'shtola. And I will pass.
Untap. Upkeep. Exile. Volcanic Torrent.
What lands do you have, Panda, that are doing something relevant?
2 in the Spirit Dragon gives me health for each or colorless creature I have. Blast Zone, I can put charge counters on and then pay 3 to destroy all non-land permanents with a mana value equal to its. I got a Temple of the False Gods. I got a Shrine of the Forsaken Gods. Both of those tap for 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then Urza's Mine will be important if it comes online.
Okay, thank you.
Draw for turn. Tap 4 for a Wild Magic Sorcerer. The first spell I cast from exile each turn has Cascade.
What'd you hit
Then
on the Frontier Siege? A land?
Volcanic
Oh, I see. Okay.
Torrent. Yep.
Oh, no.
And then I'll tap for 5 to cast the Volcanic Torrent. So it has Cascade now. On cast of that.
No, the Wild Magic
doesn't.
Sorcerer is the first spell, so it doesn't work this turn.
The first spell I cast from exile.
Oh, from exile.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You're good.
Yep.
My bad.
So tap for 5. Make a wolf. So I'll cast that and then Cascade for 4. Twice. Arasta of the Endless Web. Trigger, make a wolf.
I'll respond to Arasta. Just
Okay.
gonna tap this guy to look at the top, and I may exile it face down.
Yep.
I
And
will
Arasta.
exile it. It's a land, though.
Okay. Arasta, when somebody casts an instant or sorcery, I make a 1/2 spider with reach. Second Cascade for 4. Bone Crusher Giant. When it becomes the target of a spell, it deals 2 damage to that spell's controller. Trigger, make a wolf. Volcanic Torrent to resolve. I've cast 4 spells this turn, technically. So it'll deal 4 damage to each creature and planeswalker your opponent's control.
How many creatures will die?
1 from me.
Oh, this is great because Sephiroth gets almost one kind of a creature dies. Move up to 7/7.
4 or 5 for me.
None for me.
Actually, can I cast anything?
So Sephiroth.
No, this deck has like no instants. It's driving me crazy.
Alright, so this guy gets 6 1/1 counters. So he's now 12/12.
And then that is all I can do. I will pass the turn.
Untap.
How big is the Hydra?
12/12. Play Urza's Power Plant. I will 2, 4, 5. I'll attempt to cast Forsaken Monument.
Pretty good.
If that resolves, I will tap 3 for Ugin the Ineffable.
No response.
No response.
No response.
Alrighty, cool. I will then pay 8 to cast my commander again. I will +1 Ugin to take a look at the top, exile that, and create a 2/2. All right. So So that'll be exiled. I'll just put it up here and get a 2/2 spirit creature token. I think I actually have the token for that. Yeah. There it is. All right. So that's 2 more counters for that. No, wait, it was 12/12. 1, 2, 3. Yep. All right. So it's 15/15. Yeah, I think I will go ahead and pass with that.
All right, 12/12 commander. Let's see what we can do with this. All right. I'll go ahead and tap 2 for Eternal Taskmaster. Then I'll no response, correct?
Correct.
Then I'll go ahead and tap 5 for the Eldest Reborn. Each opponent sacrifices a creature or planeswalker for the first one.
I'll sacrifice the spirit and return the exiled card to my hand.
I'll sack a
sacrifice
wolf.
Eternal Taskmaster.
It's each opponent.
It's only opponents.
Oh,
Yep.
all right. You whoops.
So 2 more counters on Sephiroth.
Yep. Actually, 3 if everyone sacrifices something.
Surf
I
didn't
didn't have any creatures.
Yeah.
So he gets 2 more. He's now 14/14. I'll go ahead and swing 14 commander at Surf City.
Sure.
And I will, if only I could give him double strike, but I can't.
Do you think I'm the threat here?
You just have the most life. And no, I do not think you're the threat, but a lot of these guys are very well guarded right now. Don't worry, I'll spread the love. I'm not.
Oh, no, it's fine. But you wanted to give it double strike.
Yeah, I just want to take people out in one turn. I'll go ahead and pass.
Untap upkeep.
Let me see if I'm
Draw
down.
anything relevant. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, but there are none in the deck, so good luck.
Yeah, that's
Like,
I mean, that's crazy.
I've never seen a deck with so many creatures that like care so much about casting non-creatures.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know what the hell they were thinking.
That's the problem I have with the Y'shtola deck. I need to, like, I have it as well, and I'm just like, man, I'm
It's
just not
crazy.
triggering her ever.
None of the cards do anything.
Yeah.
When I built my version, I had 3 creatures.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, like, I feel like she's a really good commander for token generation, just because it's like
mhm.
a lot of token generators are non-creature spells.
Yeah, yeah. All right, play an island. Start off by 1, 2. Use these stupid lands first. 3, 4. I'll cast Alphanod Leveler. It's a 2/4 with vigilance. When I cast my second spell each turn, I draw a card. All right. Let's tap. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. Cast Y'shtola. Second spell on cast, I'll draw a card.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I missed some triggers. If you guys care,
No, go ahead.
I cast 2 colorless spells, so I would have gained 4 life from Forsaken Monument.
Yep. You're good.
Yeah, my bad. Sorry, new deck. Still trying to figure out all the triggers.
Yeah, I hate when the deck has a ton of triggers and you're just like overwhelmed.
All right, and then I'll cast a Papaliumo Totoliumo, which you saw earlier. And I will pass.
Untap. And exile. Is it Chemister? Put that right there. Draw for turn. Do a forest. Line for turn. We'll cast the. Is it Chemister? On cast, make a wolf, and then I will cascade for 2. Probably going to be a minute.
If you have your Soul Ring out, you get that at least.
Yeah, I think it's either Nature's Lore, or Soul Rain, or a Signet. Probably is what I'll hit.
Lot of land.
Yeah. Oh, Mizium Mortars. We'll deal 4 to Zhulodok.
No.
Oh, he's
he
doesn't die. Hold on.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he wouldn't die. You're right. He's
plus 2.
He's got plus 2.
Oh, okay. What is that blue creature, Surf?
It's a 2/4 that lets me draw when I cast my second spell each turn.
What is that?
This one?
Creature. No, the Taskmaster.
This guy?
Yeah.
Whenever he attacks, I may pay 3. If I do, return target creature card from my graveyard to my hand.
We'll still mark. We'll mark 4 on Zhulodok.
All right.
I get a wolf from that. So the Chemister, I can pay a red and exile target instant or sorcery from my graveyard, and then I can pay 1 and a red to sack it and then cast any number of cards exiled with it without paying their mana cost. I will tap for 4 to play a Xenagos, the Reveler. I can +1 it to add X mana in any combination where X is the number of creatures I control.
Cool.
0, make a 2/2, and then -6 is exile top 7. I can put any number of creature or land cards from among them on the battlefield. If he's good, I'm going to +1 him to 4 and add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. We'll do 5 green, 4 red. Five green and 4 red. We'll use 3 green, go down to 2, and 3 red, go down to 1, floating, for a Warstorm Surge.
It's back.
Crack the last floating red, and 1 green for a Dire Fleet Daredevil. When it ETBs, I can exile target instant or sorcery card from an opponent's graveyard and cast it this turn, and I can spend mana of any type to cast it. And then it's exiled after I cast it. I'm going to target the Tribute to Hunger.
Sure.
And then I'm going to use the floating 1 and 2 more to cast the Tribute to Hunger, targeting Mana Gorger.
Okay.
Nice.
The counter would go in on cast. So
yeah.
And I gain life equal to its toughness. So how many counters?
So it's 25.
Go back up
Wait,
to 40.
wait. It's target opponent sacks a creature of their choice.
Oh, is it?
Oh,
So do you want to still
Okay.
do that?
well, yeah. On cast, I would make another wolf and mark 2 more on Zhulodok, which should kill it. So the
Well,
only target left
I
would
mean,
be...
like, you might not... No, the 2 damage is going to happen first, so he's going to
Yeah.
sack Zhulodok, and then you won't be able to kill it.
No,
So...
the two damage would happen. Yeah, it would happen first. So Zhulodok would be dead. So the
Oh, I
only...
see. You're right. Yeah, good
Yeah.
call.
All right.
Okay, makes sense. Good, well
and then
played.
Yep, go up to 40.
Oh, damn, that was pretty good.
Yeah, it was a really good turn.
Wait, so 2 things died?
Yep.
Sephiroth will get 2 -1 counters. Just double checking.
Move to combat. So this, and this, and I had 2 wolves enter, so 3 can attack.
Did you do the 2 damage from the Dire Fleet entering?
Oh no. I'll deal 2 to Dylan.
I'll take 2.
So 3 of these can attack. So that puts me at 3, 6, 10, 14, 20. I'm gonna send 20 to you, Dylan.
20?
Oh,
Yes.
What did I do?
You just made a statement about trying to give your commander double strike, and he's
damn.
big. So
I was like joking. I don't even have anything to give a double strike. Oh my gosh.
You're alive.
yeah, you're fine.
You're perfectly healthy.
You know
Yeah.
me. I'm practically invincible.
Tis but a flesh wound.
Mm-hmm.
What doesn't kill me makes me stronger, I guess.
Pass.
All right.
I'll draw a card on end step.
Untap.
I'm gonna die. I just have a strange feeling I'm probably gonna die.
Draw. I will play. No, I don't have any lands, so we'll go ahead and do 6, 8, 10.
This isn't good.
Do that right? 'Cause 1, 2, 3, and then
That would be
minus
really
2.
funny
Yeah.
to cast like Impact.
I'll cast my commander again.
Oh, thank God.
Gain 2.
Yep. Thank you. I'll then do tap 8. Use 7 of it to cast all his dust.
Yeah. Sick.
Before that, of course, Cascade twice.
He cast all his dust.
6. Yep. So first one will be Calamity of Titan. I'll reveal a
What is all his dust do? I've heard of it.
Myriad
but-
construct. Each player sacrifices all permanents they control that are 1 or more colors.
That's mass land destruction, isn't it?
No.
No, it's not
lands.
lands.
Are 0 colors.
Actually, no. I'm going to
okay.
reveal the Steel Hellkite. I guess it doesn't matter. When it enters, each creature and planeswalker with mana value less than the revealed card's mana value, or exile each creature or planeswalker with mana value less than the revealed card's mana value. So it'll be 5.
I mean, all the creatures getting exiled anyway, right?
Yeah, exactly. So
So everything gets
technically, that would be on the stack, but and then
Yeah, that's smart.
yeah,
Redundancy.
So all the creatures get exiled.
and then the second thing cast will be Obtruse Archaic.
Yep. You getting
All
life
right.
from these?
Yes, so I'll gain 2, 4, 6. And then all his dust will activate as well at the end.
Ugh.
How much do I have left? 2,
Oh my! What do I do here?
I'll go ahead and +1 Ugin. To exile the top card of my library. Get my spirit back. I'll just use the manifest, same thing basically. Oh no, there's a spirit token. All right. Nothing has haste. I will pay 2 for an investigator's journal. Gain 2 more life. And then I guess I control the most creatures, so it will come with 4 counters on it. And then I think that'll do it for me. I'll go ahead and pass.
All right, untap, upkeep.
Oh wait, actually, I wouldn't even need to tap mana for that. It's free.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many cards in hand?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Shoot. Wait, so everything's exiled?
No, all it does is just sacrifice.
Yeah, it's sacrificed. They're not dead.
So, could I have?
Actually, no, they
yeah,
would be.
I have
They would be
something
exiled from Calamity.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna say exile.
Only if it's 5 CMC or lower.
So
5.
creatures. Well, creatures
So
are
creatures-
exiled. Creatures
Yeah,
5
creatures
or
and
less.
Yeah, creatures and planeswalkers with mana value less than 5. So 4 or less.
Okay.
Get destroyed.
Or mana value. Oh, sorry, 5 or less. Yeah, mana value. So 5 or less
Okay.
are exiled.
Honestly, I thought this guy got exiled.
Well, he's dead. Well, he's dead.
He's dead.
No,
Well,
he'll
can I
be
move him to the graveyard?
sacrificed. You can put him in the graveyard.
Yeah, you can't put him in the graveyard.
Okay, I'm gonna just go ahead and play Island and like pass. I would cast Sephiroth from my graveyard, but it's like, what's the point? Because there's nothing to kill.
You can cast him from your graveyard? With
yeah,
some
for
card?
animation spells.
I see. Tap, upkeep, draw. Oh, good. Another land. Just what I
This is a
was
sorcery.
hoping
It's not a
for.
creature. Whoops.
Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nine, 10. Zhulodok.
In response, Sephiroth's intervention.
Targeting.
On what?
Destroy target creature. I gain 2 life.
What,
What
Zhulodok?
creature? Yeah.
Well,
What
which
are you
one should I
targeting?
destroy?
Yeah.
Zhulodok.
I'll destroy Zhulodok.
Fair enough.
Okay.
I also wanted to gain the 2 life.
4 mana. So play a Drowned Catacombs. Okay, 5 for. God, is this English? Hraevelgr of the First Blood. Hraees.
Hars?
Hraevelgr.
Hraevelgr.
Does something useless. I'll pass.
Where is your instants and sorceries?
I don't think that they knew what those cards
I think
were,
they forgot
so
to
they
put them
didn't
in that
include
deck.
any.
Yeah.
They just forgot. They just forgot what the commander does. They were like, They like creatures, right? They want flavor. Let's just
Oh, there's
throw in
plenty. There's plenty that cost 2. Like I have a Thought Vessel and a bunch of other 2 mana non-creature spells that don't trigger her, because that's helpful.
Very
5
helpful.
for
Amazing.
Faldorn. Two for a Nature's Lore.
Yep, now's a great time to ramp.
Ooh, how many lands do you have? Do I get to play a land for free?
Wouldn't that be gone?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind. Don't
Sorry,
tell
bud.
me.
I have a
Sorry.
family. I have stuff to do. But here I am, getting board wiped.
I tried, but you keep trying to gain life.
Me?
Yeah, you just gained 2 life.
I'm not a life gain deck. That's the only card in here I think that like literally lets me gain life besides like the hunger card.
Tap for 4 for a Journey to the Lost City. And pass.
Ooh, can
On
I
your end
come?
stuff, I'm gonna
Yeah, you can.
Tap.
Yeah, everybody's welcome.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pay 1, tap and crack a suspect counter to draw a card.
Uh-oh, Zhulodok's on the case.
Yes, he is. We're looking. We're searching. All right.
I'm searching for something.
Untap. God, this is a lot of lands.
Maybe if we get Zhulodok to like cost like 50, we'll be okay.
I mean, you guys are
I'll
on,
even, like,
track.
notify him to spawn.
What if we take him to the Lost City and then like drive away? You know, like when you
With
can't
Eldrazi Temple
get rid
as
of a
land for
dog.
turn.
Let's just go like Zendikar or the moon, wherever
You're
they
like,
okay, Mackerel's
run-
still on the moon.
run free, boy.
Yeah, just take him to the farm.
Thing to the old family farm. Let him
So
hunt rabbit.
I'll tap these for 9, 10, 11.
It's just so much mana. Like it's not even a problem.
12, 13.
Yeah,
I'll
Forsaken
cast Zhulodok,
Monument.
floating
do
1.
that.
Huh?
I think I was saying Forsaken Monument, do that.
What do you mean?
He's saying how much mana you had.
Oh. Yeah.
You should probably crack Perilous Vault. That seems like a good move.
Yeah, you think?
I think so.
I'm just kind of holding on to it. Yeah, okay, so Zhulodok's back out, floating 1. We'll go ahead and do this for 3. And then I'll tap 1 more for 5. So I'll pay the kicker for Myriad Construct. That'll trigger Zhulodok, so I'll Cascade. Nope, not gonna cast that. Putting that on the bottom. God, I love the XX spells, so good. And
Wait, what triggered it? Doesn't have to be 7 or greater?
it's kicker cost of 7.
Oh, but it has the same mana value.
Huh?
Kicker doesn't change the mana value. So...
Oh yeah, you're right. My bad. All right, then we'll go back on top. All right. But then this will work. I'll just do 2, 4, 6, 8 for 10 for Stonecoil Serpent. That'll trigger it.
Yep.
So then this one,
How much are you paying for
I'm
X?
not going to cast it. That'll go to the bottom.
What was X?
And then
10.
X was 10.
Okay.
Those 2 on the right that you tapped for 7 to pay the kicker for Myriad.
Yeah.
How are they tapping for 7? I know you have the monument, but
So each of these 3 lands tap for 2. So it's an additional. So they now tap for 3.
you tapped the 3 on the right, or the 2 on the right side of your board for 7.
For 7?
That's.
Oh,
those are the
I
2
was
you
sorry.
tapped.
I was including the -2.
Oh, okay.
So I had
Gotcha.
1 floating, and then I tapped these 2 for 4. So I technically used 5.
Gotcha.
But yeah, sorry, I was just calculating in my head. So yeah, and then what am I casting right now? Spatial Contortion. Target creature gains +3/-3 until end of turn. I don't care. I'll do the Spirit, so it'll die, and then I'll get the exiled card back to hand. That's 2, 3 colorless, so I'll gain 6. And then he has Summoning Sickness. I guess I'll just swing 3/4 Vigilance at Ryan.
Yep, take 3.
Actually, sorry, 5, 7.
Take
No,
5.
6, 5, 6, 5, 6. Sorry, fuck. I haven't slept since yesterday. Math is hard. I pass.
So was it 5?
Yes.
It was 5. Yes.
Okay, I'll draw an end step then.
Jeez, just what I needed.
Another
I'll play
creature.
Trino Dark City. Just what I needed, everyone. So great. I'll go ahead and tap. Just don't counterspell this, like, please. I'll play Evil Reawakened. Target creature card from my graveyard to the battlefield with 2 additional +1 counters on it. He's now at 6/6, and every creature gets -2/2 except my own.
Oh, wait, the Spirit wouldn't die. Oops. Still in exile.
Any deaths?
Nope.
Doesn't remain.
All right. I'll go ahead and then let's see how much mana I have left. Wait. Yeah. How much mana short am I? Like, let's see what we got. And then I'll just tap 4 for a Desecration Demon. To give each combat, any opponent may sacrifice a creature. Their choice if a player does tap this creature and put a +1 counter on it.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
Tap up, keep draw. I'm going to cast Fandaniel. Telephori Asian.
Great. Just what you needed. More creatures.
He is a 4/5. When I cast an instant or sorcery, not possible. Surveil 1. Okay, this part's relevant, maybe. Beginning of end step. Each opponent may sack a non-token creature. If you don't, you lose 2 life for each instant and sorcery in my graveyard. That is 3. So 6 life.
I can't afford that. Oh no.
Yeah, you can. You're at 8. 1, 2,
Kind of cooked.
3, 4, 5. That's that. All right, I'm going to cast a Talisman of Progress.
Sorry, what's the thing that is the sorceries in your graveyard?
It's
It
called
says it's a holy cow.
Fandaniel.
Oh,
F-A-N.
did yours say holy cow too?
Yes.
Oh my
Fandaniel.
gosh.
All right. There you go. Instead, each opponent may say.
And I love it. I want to buy that card now.
It's 2 life. Each sorcery card. Ew. That's.
I have only 3. All right,
Hang
I'll
on.
play Hermes, Overseer of Elpis. 2/4, it's Hermes, Hermes. Whenever I cast a non-creature spell, make a 1/1 bird. If I attack with birds, I scry 2. Okay. Let's pay 2. And I'll cast a Talisman of Progress. So this is a non-creature spell, so I'm going to make a bird. And this thing triggers, so I will give a creature +1/+0, and it can't be blocked this turn. I'll give it to itself. Target creature, yeah. And then I also surveil 1 off this thing.
Also, guys, I gotta go let my dog out. I'll be back in a minute.
I'll put a land in the graveyard. All right. Tap 2 more. Cast another talisman. Make another bird. Trigger this thing again. I'll target Y'shtola, so she'll get +1/+0 and be unblockable this turn. And then this thing again, I'll surveil 1. Guess I'll leave that on top. All right, and then I'm gonna move to combat, and I will send Y'shtola and Herald at you, Panda. They're both unblockable. It's 6 + 3, 9 total, 3 of which is commander.
I'll take it.
Okay, I will play a tapped Arcane Sanctum as land for turn and move to end step. Y'shtola, I'll draw a card. And then this thing triggers. I'm going to respond to the trigger. Tap 1. Yeah, sure. 1, 2, 3. And I'll cast this adventure side of this card. It's called Gentleman's Rise. I create a 2/2 zombie.
I love that card.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Mainly just because of the token it produces. If you look at the Precon, the token's great. It's also
dang.
flexing.
Okay. Oh, really? I'll have to check it out. I'm actually not going to cast this because I realized it doesn't go to my graveyard, which is what I wanted. Okay, so this thing triggers. Everyone has to either sack a non-token creature or lose 6 life.
Lose 6.
I'll lose 6. 1, 2, 3. I have a feeling I'll get that 6 back pretty quick.
I'm done.
All right. Untap, upkeep, exile the top 4.
Oh, this? Is this what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Battle Mammoth.
Yep, that's the one. I love that.
Dama's Reach. Blighted. Roll a d20. And did it on the app. I rolled a 2, so I get a land. We'll do the mountain, I guess. They stay exiled under Journey to the Lost City. Make a wolf. I guess we'll activate Faldorn, discard a Grumgully the Generous. Oh my god. And I will pass.
All right. Untap.
Hey, Dylan, are you back?
What? Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
You need to either lose 6 life or sack a creature. Your choice.
I'll sack Desecration Demon.
Okay.
I'll play Waste. Land for turn.
Actually, can I just lose 6 life? I gotta go soon, so
Sure.
I'd rather.
Do you mind muting if the dog's barking?
Yep, sorry.
Thanks. No, all good.
I will pay 4 for a Steel Hellkite. Gain 2. I'll pay 3 plus an additional 2 for the ward to cast Titan's Presence. Oh shit, I did this in the wrong order. Never mind. I won't do that.
You can.
Um,
I don't care. You can back up.
no, it's fine. Instead, we'll just tap this for 2 and tap, get rid of a counter to draw a card. Still might find the answer. That is not the answer. Oh, this is an answer. I'll pay 2 to -3 Ugin, paying the ward cost to destroy your flyer.
Me?
Yeah.
It's got ward 2.
I paid that. And then how big are your birds?
They're 1/1s.
1/1s. Ooh, it doesn't have trample. That's annoying.
Just kill me. You can swing at me with like a 2/2 and I'll take it.
You can just scoop if you need to go. I don't mind.
Yeah.
Okay, I just didn't want to like be rude.
Yeah,
Very good.
I appreciate it. Have a good one. Good
Alright.
game.
I'll scoop. Anyway, I had fun. See you guys later.
Can you just back out of the game instead of like leaving? Because sometimes spell table messes up when people leave. So just hit the back arrow.
Just hit the back arrow.
Yeah. Thanks.
Sure.
I guess I'll do this. Might as well. 6. I'll cast Duplicant. Targeting the Fandaniel.
No.
He's exiled, and then Duplicant's power and toughness become that creature.
Yep. And he's an
So
elder
he's
wizard now.
Yeah, he's a 4/5 elder wizard. Doesn't have the fun abilities though.
Still throw the
Shoot.
title around.
True. I'll tap 2 and tap and sack the Mind Stone to draw a card. Where are all my big stuff? All right, with the 1 floating, tap 2 more. I'll cast a Matter Reshaper. When it dies, I get to reveal the top card of my library, either put it to my hand or play it. I did Ugin. Could always just Perilous Vault. That would get rid of your blockers, but I don't think that's the right choice. All right, well, I'll go ahead and go to combat. I'll pay 2 and have the Mirage Mirror become a copy of the Hellkite. I'm going to swing the Mirage Mirror Hellkite at Ryan. I'm not going to pay the X though. And I'm going to swing a 12/12 trample protection from multicolor at you, Surf. So Ryan, you got a 7/7 in the air. And
I will take 12.
all right.
No blocks.
Okay. Yeah, that's all I'll do. So I will pass.
All right. On end step. Sure.
I didn't even calculate how much health I just gained.
I draw a card from
2,
Y'shtola.
3.
and
Also,
then
I'll be gaining 6 health. Sorry.
Okay. I'll cast the adventure side of Hildebrand Manderville to make a 2/2 zombie. And then I cast Everyone Lose 2, I gain 2. Third time I've triggered her. What turn is it? 90?
A lot. Yeah.
Yeah,
A lot.
It's been a while.
All right. So So Hildebrand is on an adventure. Untap, upkeep, draw. That's a good card. Where were you forever ago? All right, 2 and black. I'll cast Bastion of Remembrance. So on cast, everyone lose 2, I gain 2. And then it creates me a 1/1 human, and then if a creature I control dies, everyone loses 1, I gain 1. Okay, there's my human. Oh, and then also trigger this thing. So I cast a non-creature spell, so I make another bird. So these 2 can attack. This one's summoning sick. Alright, we'll tap. Two, 3. Cast Hildebrand Manderville. He gives my tokens +1/+1, and if he dies, I can cast it from my graveyard on the adventure side until the end of the next turn. Alright. Let's move to combat. How many flying blockers do you have, Panda?
1, a 5/5. That can get bigger. Not toughness wise, but damage wise. I can pay 2 to give it +1/+0.
Okay, I'll send 2 birds at you in the air, and then yeah, just that. They're
Right,
both 2/2s.
I will block one of them and take 2.
Okay, and then when the bird dies, you guys each lose 1, and I gain 1. All right, guess I'll play this card. We'll cast Tataru Taru. It's when it enters, I draw a card, and I can have target opponent draw a card. Ryan, you can draw.
Thank you.
I want to draw a card.
I'm sorry. Whenever an opponent draws, if it's not their turn, I create a tap treasure token, but only once a turn. So I will do that. I'll draw. And I will move to end step and draw from Y'shtola and pass.
Untap. Upkeep. That's all the top 4. Bloodbraid Elf. Azuri's Predation. Nefelshni. Beanstalk Giant. Roll a d20. Give me a 20. 15. Alright, so I make a 2/2 wolf, and it will get 3 1/1 counters on it.
What's doing that?
Journey to the Lost City.
Journey to the Lost City.
Those items get exiled underneath Journey to the Lost City, and draw for turn. Okay. Tap a mountain. Activate Faldorn. Discard a Mossfire Valley. Exile the top. Mosswort Bridge. Let's go.
It's my favorite land.
I'll play the Mosswort Bridge as land for turn. Hideaway 4. We'll put that underneath the Mosswort Bridge. Let's go to the bottom. And then pass the turn.
On your end step, I'm gonna tap this wastes for 2, and then tap and gain 1 life for each colorless creature I control. So I'll gain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'll respond, and you're still gonna get it, but I'm gonna demo field that land.
Okay.
So you get to find a basic and put it into play untapped. And so do I.
All right. A little rude, but I get it. And I'll go to my turn. Draw. I'll play an Archer Orizaka. I'll ascend. I think I have more than 10 permanents.
Can you count, please?
Yeah,
Just
sure.
kidding.
1, 2, 3. All right. So I City's Blessing.
What is this card you played?
Arch of Orizaka. So it taps for 1 colorless, or I can
no,
pay 5, tap it, and draw a card if I have City's Blessing.
Okay.
So first things first, I will pay 2 and tap and sack, or tap and crack a counter for a draw. That helps. Tap 2, use 1 to cast Soul Ring, gain 2 life. Do I have anything else that draws me cards? I think I do, right? Damn, I don't have. I guess I could pay 5. Fuck it, we'll do that. Use the floating plus 4 and tap the arch to draw a card. There we go. All right. I will plus 1 Ugin. All right, I'll go there. I have 2 of these guys now. Running out of dice. Shoot. Oh, here we are. All right. Then I'll do 3, 6, 9. 12 and cast It That Betrays. 11/11 Annihilator 2. When an opponent sacrifices a non-token permanent, put that card onto the battlefield under your control. Cascade trigger, so I'll cascade for 11. That's an 11. Metalwork Colossus.
Nice.
And Endbringer. So that'll be 6 more life. I also just realized I still have 2 floating from It That Betrays. I don't think it'll matter though. Oops, not down. 6. All right. And bring her untapped during each other player's untap step, and that has a bunch of tap abilities. And this is just I can sacrifice 2 artifacts and return it to my hand. All right, we'll go ahead and go to combat. I'll use the 2 floating for the Mirage Mirror, make it copy It That Betrays. I'll swing the It That Betrays copy, a 12/12 trample protection from multicolor, a 5/4 that has death effects, and a 4/4 token at Usurf, and then Ryan, I'm going to swing a Hellkite, and then you have a bunch of ground blockers and have no more trample. So just the Hellkite at you. So it'll be a 7/7 in the air.
What's the big... So I have an Annihilator trigger?
Yeah, you have one Annihilator, or Annihilator 2 trigger,
Mm-hmm.
and that
you
is
get,
also a 13/13.
You get whatever I sack?
Yes. Technically, I'd get... yeah, I would. I wouldn't get two
sack
It doesn't make copies.
I'll sack
So-
treasure.
Okay, so I'll get a treasure token.
I don't think
You don't get.
Or
get
no, I
it.
wouldn't. Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry. And then, Ryan, are you taking the 5 or the 7? I mean.
Yeah, I'm not going to declare blocks. Yeah.
Okay.
I think Surf is so.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead, Surf.
So could you recap what's coming at me one more time?
Yeah. So you got a 13/13 Annihilator 2, a 5/4, a 12/12 with trample and protection from multicolor, and a 4/4 token.
Okay. I'm gonna double block the 4/4. Wait, the 4/4 gives you... It's one of the manifest
It
things?
returns. Yes, it's one of the manifest things.
All right. I will throw this human soldier in front of that, and then put zombie in front of the...
And
big
also
one.
the 5/4 has death triggers as well. So
Yep.
keep that in
I'm gonna
mind.
block the 11, and I'll block the 5/4, I guess, with something that's not gonna kill it, and I'll
Okay.
take the rest.
Okay, so I think you're blocking everything except for the 12 then. So just
I'm
be
blocking
12.
only the 5 and the 11.
Only the 5 and the 11. So then you'd still take.
16?
Or are you blocking the 4 as well, or the 4/4?
No.
No. Okay, so you're taking 4 plus 12.
All right, I'll go to 20. And then these will die. Everyone's going to lose 2, and I gain 2.
Yep. And then Ryan, I'm going to pay 4 to activate the Steel Hellkite's second ability. Destroy each non-land permanent with mana value X, whose controller was dealt combat
Perfect.
damage.
Can somebody kill me, please.
So. Then I will pass.
I cannot. Well, actually, maybe. Oh, I draw a card on end step. All right, untap, upkeep, draw. Oh, that's a card that actually does something. Oh my god. What creatures do you have? Do you have any things with ETBs, Panda? Besides duplicate?
ETBs? I don't think so, actually.
Okay.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Just the duplicate.
Any flying blockers?
Nope.
Okay, I'm gonna play tap Path of Ancestry. Is this stupid? Whatever, I don't care if it's stupid, it's happening. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. 5, 6, 7. 8, 9. I'm going to cast Rite of Replication with Kicker, targeting Hildebrand. Oh, he's legendary. Damn it. Never mind. Guess I'll target duplicant. Actually, wait, is duplicant still have its ability, or no? It does, right?
It's an ETB, yeah.
I mean, it's not copied the creature, right? It's still got its own ETB.
No, it's yeah, it says it's on the ETB.
All right, I'll target
Yeah.
duplicant with right of application. On cast, everyone
Okay.
lose 2, I gain 2. Is that resolving?
Yeah.
Okay, I will make 5 duplicants.
Oh boy.
And I'll have them target just your Steel Hellkite, It That Betrays, Zhulodok,
Okay.
Endbringer, Metalwork Colossus.
Okay.
So I will figure out all their powers and toughness if it's necessary next turn.
All right.
That's 5 duplicants. And then I'll go to combat. I guess I'm going to send 2 birds in the air at you for 4 damage. Oh, and I made another one. But it can't attack.
Take 4.
When I attack with birds, I get to scry 2. Which I forgot to do last turn. That one will go on top, that one on the bottom. Okay. All right, I think that is all I'm going to do. I'll move to end step. I will draw from Y'shtola, and I will pass.
Untap. Upkeep draw. So that's sick. Tap a mountain. Activate Faldorn. Discard a Terramorph. Exile the top. A mountain. Let's go. Leave that exiled. We'll play a Kessid Wolf Run as land for turn.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're cooking with gas.
Faldorn's tapped? Oh, you tapped her.
Yeah. Yeah, screw it. Maybe somebody will kill me out of frustration. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So X is 11. Targeting this wolf. So it will be a 16-5 with trample.
Ooh, shit.
Send it at your face, Panda.
At me? Okay.
Yeah, 16-5.
16-5. I will block it with a 4/4, I guess, just to get that trigger. So this will come back to my hand. It'll die, and then I'll take 12.
And pass.
I'll draw on end step. I guess
Untap.
actually before you untap.
Okay.
No, go ahead. Whatever.
All right. Untap. Draw. Jesus. Tap as well. See, this is like the 5th time. What is that? That's 10 plus 10, so 16. 3, 6, 9, 12, 14, 16. I'll cast Zhulodok again.
Yep.
I'll do 2 for an Endless Atlas. I'll do 2 to tap it and draw a card. I'll do 2 to crack the last counter on the Investigator's Journal, draw a card. There's a creature. I'll go ahead and go to combat. Ryan, how big is your blocker?
It's a 2/2.
2/2.
I'm not
Okay.
blocking.
All right. I'll go ahead and swing enough for lethal for you. 2, 6. And then I'll swing a 5/4 at you, Surf. So 2, 1, 2, 3.
Mm,
Five.
I'll block with Taru. It's a 0/3.
Okay.
You
in
lose one, I
response
gain
to,
one. Oh,
yep.
sorry.
In response to attacks, I'll tap 6 and cast 5. Wait, hang on. How much do I need? It's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. Yeah, 6. Floating 1, I'll cast Ancient Stone Idol. I'll pay 2. Tab Mirage. No, I won't do that. With the floating 1, I'm going to tap the Obtrusive Archaic to copy the Cascade triggers. So I'll get 3 Cascades.
Nice.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Palladium Mirror. It's the first one. Too big. Skittering Cicada. And Unstable Obelisk.
I'm going to respond to the Cicada, I guess.
Okay.
Pay double blue. I'm going to cast the adventure side of this, Mesmeric Glare. Counter target spell with mana value 3 or less.
All right. That'll be countered.
I make another bird.
I'll gain 6. 2, 3, 6. And then.
You're dead, Ryan?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, I've got to go.
Okay.
All right.
GG.
Yep. Thanks for playing, y'all.
You too.
Oh, +1 Ugin.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I cannot hit the back button because it is a link. So hopefully
fine.
it will be okay.
Yeah, just refresh if you get kicked, Panda.
Yeah, for sure. Man.
What a slog this game has been.
Yes. It's a thing. Yeah, I think that's all I can do. I will pass.
Any flyers or reach?
Nope.
And
Not
then
currently.
what blockers do you have right now?
I have a 14/14, a 9/9, a 4/4, 2 4/4s, and a 9/6.
Okay.
Oh, and a whatever. What was that dude? He was like a 4/5.
4/5.
Your wizard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So a
Okay.
6/7.
Okay. End step, I'll draw from Y'shtola.
Yep.
Good, more land. Untap. Upkeep, draw. Or a dragon. I have no dragons. Okay. Play swamp as land return. Guess I will cast a thought vessel. Trigger this thing. I'll make another bird. One of them can't attack. I have nothing else to do, so I suppose let's just cast this now. I'll pay 1, 2, 3, 4, and I will hard cast Snuff Out, targeting the big guy, I guess.
The big guy.
Yeah.
What does it do? Destroy it?
Destroys
Or
a
exile?
non-black creature. Destroy.
Okay. It does have a death trigger in case you want to
Which
change your mind.
is... Oh, it
I create a
makes tokens?
6/12. Yeah, I'll get a token.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, I guess I'll target Zhulodok.
Zhulodok, all right. He's going again.
Everyone, so you lose 2, I gain 2?
Yep.
And then I'll go to combat.
Okay.
I'll send 4 birds and 5 duplicants at you.
Okay.
Their powers and toughness, I believe, are 11/11. So it's Metalwork Colossus, Hit That Betrays, Steel Hellkite, which is 5, Endbringer, which was 5, and
Here, I got him right here.
the other one was 7. I think Zhulodok, right?
So Endbringer's 5, Metalwork Colossus is 10, Steel Hellkite is 5, Zhulodok is 7/4, and It That Betrays is 11/11.
Okay. So everything is +1/+0 from Hildebrand because they're tokens.
Yep.
So
So it's 5 of them?
all of those and 4 2-power birds. Yeah,
Okay.
5 duplicants.
Well, I have to take the birds, so that's... You said 4 2-power birds, so that's 8?
Correct. And I scry
right.
2 when I attack with birds.
Yep. I will block one of the... I'll block the 11/11 with a 4/4. That'll give me a card back. So that'll come back. I'll block the so wait, no, I'll block the 12/12, sorry.
Yep.
That because I forget to have +1.
Yeah.
12/12 with the 4/4, the 11/11 with my 14/14.
Okay. You want
I'll
to swap
block
those? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you're killing the biggest one.
Yep. And then I'll block the 7/4 with a 9/9.
Okay.
I'll block one of the 5/5s with a 6, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 7. Wait, so it's 4, no, 6, a 6/7, and then that
Okay.
just leaves 1/5/5. Correct?
Yep. That's a
I'll-
6/6, but yeah.
Okay, or 6/6. I'll pay 2 to have my Mirage Mirror become a copy of the Ancient Stone Idol, and then I'll block the last one with that.
Okay, so I'll just end up with one that doesn't
Yeah.
die, right? Which is the 10/10,
Yes.
which is an 11/11. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Should have blocked that with the mirror, but whatever. It doesn't matter.
Oh, you can switch it. So
Okay,
I'm left with
yeah,
the
so-
6/6 then.
No, I think that would kill all of them in that case. No, you'd be left with a 6/6 because the 4/4 doesn't kill anything.
Okay.
Yep.
So you don't take anything except you will lose 4 more from the Bastion, and I'll gain 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right.
All right, and I have nothing else to play, so I'm gonna go to end step and draw a card. Here we go.
All right. On your end step,
So
I'll pay
drop a
2 and
land.
sack the Investigator's Journal to draw a card.
Okay.
All right, and then I'll untap. We're getting there, slowly but surely. All right. Draw.
Actually, do you mind if I cast a creature that I meant to cast?
Yeah, no, go for it. Yeah.
It's called Estinian, Estin. Basically,
Okay.
it's like a Timna kind of, except worse. If it hits people, I can draw on my second main.
Okay.
It's a 3/3.
Oh, I see him. Yeah. All right. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, it gets a 1/1 counter
And gets
and
flying.
gains flying until end of turn. All right. Yep, for sure.
Mhm.
All right, we untap. I drew already. Zhulodok is expensive. I think this is the 6th time I've cast him now. Jesus Christ. So that's 6 times 2 is 12. So 18. Okay. 3, 6, 9, 12, 14, 16. That's a draw card. That's on the land. 18. We'll get back out old Zhulodok. I'll do 2, 4, 6, 8. So first things first, I'm gonna actually before I do that, I'm gonna pay 2, have the Mirage Mirror become a copy of the Obtrusive Archaic,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll do 2, 4, 6, 8. And oh wait, I don't need to do that much. I forgot about the -2, so it's 5. So 2, 4, 6. Yeah, I'll still do the 8 to pay the 2 to tap these for the Cascade. I'll cast Meteor Golem. Then I'll tap the. That's not what I was trying to tap. That's what I was trying to tap. All right. I'll tap those 2 for the Cascade. So for the target, I'll target.
Do you want to just copy the Meteor Golem's ETB instead, and I'll scoop?
Okay, yeah, we'll do that.
All right.
That makes more sense. Yeah.
GG, man.
Yeah. God,
Well played.
By supporting me on Patreon, you help me toward my dream of quitting my day job and opening my own local game store. You can earn credits that you can use toward in-depth and detailed deck reviews, one-on-one coaching sessions, custom tokens, and more. Thanks for your consideration. I truly appreciate your support.